So I'm going to start this Saturday video off by saying anyone out has a YouTube channel that is downloading my videos in full, editing a little piece of the front off or whatever, and then essentially playing the entire video audio, cutting everything out except the audio, and then uploading it to your own channel, putting your advertisements on there and everything else. That is definitely copyright infringement. I mean, you're basically downloading my video and then uploading it to your channel as if it was you. I do this every single day, 3 times a day at night. I find all the articles I want to talk about, discuss for the day, my point of view, everything else, etc. I do the webbot summaries, and there are 2 channels especially who are taking my content, literally like verbatim, just download the thing and upload it as audio with the background picture. I've had enough. Copyright notices have been put out and they've been taken down. So if anyone else out there sees people doing the same thing, let me know, like you have been on my realistnews.net page, contact page. I don't mind people, again, getting the information out, because essentially when you do news stories, you're finding things happening in the world that other people are talking about too. You talk about the same stuff, you're using the same quotes that other people are using, other sources, whatever. But what I do is I comment about it, give you my take on it, tell you about something else that happened that's related to that or what might come in the future because of that. You know what I mean? There's a discussion going on, which is covered under fair use. If you look at the fair use section of copyright law. Taking my video, downloading the whole damn thing, and then basically re-uploading it, it's not fair use. You're not doing anything but taking my content and uploading it. Cliff High even emailed me a little while back. It's like, hey, man, that was fast. You just did a summary, and someone's already taken the damn thing and put it up on their channel. And at first I was like, it's kind of flattering a little bit. Hey, people, want to put my stuff out there. But I can see what they're doing. They're going to put ads like I do on their channel with my content. Well, I'm not getting any of that ad money. Why are you using my content for your, you know what I mean? Like, again, it'd be different if you took something that I'm saying, even the video, hang on a second, I got to get this thing out of the way. Take my video. You want to discuss something that I'm talking about and pause it, edit it in your video and then discuss, well, I don't agree with Jason at 4 because, he said this and this and that. Here's what I think. Like up for discussion, that's covered under fair use, totally. I personally choose not to usually take other people's video stuff because YouTube is very finicky about that. You have one little image sometimes. They can nail you. But again, I'm just saying, going forward, any of these other channels, there's 2 of them right now, Webbot Radio Buzz or something, and another one, Planet X Exposed, something weird. I'm telling you guys right now, you do not have my permission to use my videos anymore. Because what you're doing is essentially stealing my work 100% and then dumping it online. I could at least see if you took it and edited it, added some stuff, put your own commentary, talked about things, but that's wrong. So I put an end to it, went ahead and filed a copyright claim on YouTube. But this serves as notice to those people. Stop doing it. Any more of my videos, stop uploading my videos. Having said all that, I want to talk to you about something that was very interesting that I did a video on back in October of 2016. And this was about the Hillary email stuff and, the Congress, certain congressmen or senators are asking the government, i.e. the State Department, asking the government, they are the government, asking the State Department specifically for information in the 7th floor group, remember that one? Is deciding what we're going to give them and what we're not going to give them. And one of the FBI, I downloaded the FBI document and read it to you. The FBI's own document. There was a powerful group of very high-ranking state officials that some referred to as the 7th floor group, or the shadow government. This group met every Wednesday afternoon to discuss Freedom of Information Act process, congressional records, and everything Clinton related to the Freedom of Information Act / congressional inquiries. The known regular attendees included Jonathan Feiner, Chief of Staff for Secretary of State John Kerry, Jennifer Stout, Deputy Chief of Staff Heather Higginbottom, Deputy Secretary of State Management and Resources Kennedy, Julia Freifeld, Assistant Secretary, Legislative Affairs, and then they blanked a few others out. They about 2 or 3 other ones are blanked out. But the key word that was like, oh my, did they just say the shadow government in an FBI document said this? Are you kidding me? And I talked about it then. I said, who would have ever thought that the feds would call another part of their government the shadow government, the 7th floor group, John Kerry, skull and bones boy. So I found something interesting as heck today, Friday. Rex Tillerson's aides have been very busy laying off staff at the State Department as of this past Thursday. And here's the next line that nailed me right in the, just like I got punched in the face. Much of the 7th floor staff who work for the Deputy Secretary of State for Management and Resources and the counselor offices were told on that same day, Thursday, that their services were no longer needed. And it could not happen fast enough, if you ask me. So are you telling me Rex Tillerson went in while he was gone, essentially, because he wasn't even there, had his aides let them go? The 7th floor group, the entire group, you're no longer needed. That was the group that was stalling certain things that Congress members were asking for, or just not even providing it altogether. They were deciding what the real government, as in the Congress, President, etc., what they get to see being decided by these people on the 7th floor. Some referred to as the 7th floor group or the shadow government. There was a powerful group of very high-ranking state officials that some referred to as the 7th floor group or the shadow government. FBI document. That was what they called them. Trump, again, Rex Tillerson, you're not even there, so I have your aides clean that. We're draining the swamp. We're in the process. Get rid of them. That was a massive, epic move. That was an incredibly epic move on Donald Trump's part. Allegedly, these staffers are the conduit between the Secretary's office to the country's other bureaus, where the regional expertise is centered. Inside the State Department, some personnel feared that this may have been a political purge, if you will, that has cut and gutted out much needed experts from the policymaking rather than simply reorganizing the bureaucracy. No. Down in the South, we like to say he's draining the swamp. That's what we call that. He's draining the swamp. I got stopped. That was the dueling banjos harmonical style. Down in the South, we call that draining the swamp. Rex Tillerson wasn't absent Wednesday and I guess Thursday, but did join Mr. Kushner. As you know, that's Trump's son-in-law. He actually had a much greater meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister than Secretary of State did. But nonetheless, they went to dinner the previous night. Acting Deputy Secretary of State Tom Shannon was on the official schedule to take his place, but was then shut out of the White House meeting. Who? Why can't I come? Tom Shannon. Or was he on that list of the 7th floor team? Shannon, nope. Higginbottom, Kennedy, Feiner, nope. He could have been one of the redacted ones. He's not invited. And later, a State Department official explained, I guess they mailed in a statement Yeah, I'm gonna send it snail mail. Let me send it snail mail. Can't you just make it? No, I'm gonna send it in writing. Snail mail. That the decision to modify the meeting was made at the White House to allow for more personal discussion, and I'm assuming they're talking about with Mr. Netanyahu at this time. That presumably is a reference to the long-standing friendship between Trump, Kushner, and Netanyahu. The particular incident was disheartening to many State Department officials who hoped that Mr. Tillerson, who had a long career as ExxonMobil CEO, will bring his worldly experience and management to a building that has been demoralized by the Trump administration's antipathy towards multilateralism and cavalier approach to diplomacy. Oh, he is. My friends, he is, and he did. In case you didn't catch that. The seventh floor group, your services are no longer needed. Hit the road, Jack. Two sources happen to tell CBS News that Ambassador Christy Kenny, the counselor, wait a minute. No, I thought it was Kennedy. Oh, yeah, Kennedy, Julia Fairfield. Okay, never mind. Kenny, the counselor of the State Department and one of the last remaining senior officials, was informed that she, too, will be let go. She is a career Foreign Service officer who had served as an ambassador under President Obama, as well as Bush and Bill Clinton. I don't know why I say Bill Clinton. I should just say Clinton. Hillary Clinton did not win. She is not going to win. She did not win. So if I say under Clinton, of course you know who I'm talking about. Why do I have to say Bill? You know who I'm talking about. Her staff was told that Secretary Tillerson does not intend to fill the counselor's position anytime soon. Really. While positions are often reshuffled during transitions and those perceived as politically oriented are moved aside, the departures leave the positions vacant at a time of global instability. In Thursday's press release, or press conference with Trump anyways, he referred to mass instability overseas no matter where you look. The Middle East is a disaster, he said. North Korea will take care of it, folks. We're going to take care of it all. I just want to let you know I inherited a mess. And if people think that Obama inherited a mess, you haven't seen anything compared to what Trump has inherited. But when I see the seventh floor group, the shadow government group being let go, And remember, right before that, right after he took office, I should say, remember they let go 3 or 4 really high level State Department people. Oh, they quit. No, oh, fake news. Sorry, no, that's wrong. Incorrect. They were let go. So very high level let go, State Department, and now the 7th floor, the shadow government floor, 7th floor group, gone. See ya. Boom. See ya out of here. This is great news. That means he's doing what he says, regardless of Goldman Sachs. I don't know about that guy. Oh, who is that? What? He just got rid of the 7th floor group, the infamous 7th floor group. Gone. That tells us all. That right there, that move alone tells us he knows what the hell he's doing. He got a plan, and he's going to go forward with it. He is. So, again, I think this is fantastic news. Take care.